Okay, I'm going to show a little bit how to work with the expressive environment inside Visual Code Studio. I have here the example project I have uploaded on CampusNet. What I did here, I were using the Control Shift P to create the project. So if we say esp here, then there should be somewhere create new project. Yeah, can you create project from extension template? And then I put the OLED stuff inside. Seems to be okay. There is also a CMake list file and so forth. But if you look here, there is an error because it does not seems to contain an CMake list. The reason for that it is the product is referring actually to the top folder, not to the one here. To get created a correct project, we need to do it a little bit otherwise, little bit different, otherwise it will not work. I'll try to close here again, and then I want to open the folder with all my projects in, and it is by default by platform IO put in the documents. And it's important that there is no spaces in the path here for any directory. Else it can happen, it will not compile actually. No, here we are, select folder. Yes, trust with, yes. And then F1 or Control Shift P, F1, we get the menu here. And what we should start with is the top one here, new project, instead of create new project from template. We choose that one, and then it comes up here, a new project. Could call it OLED display. OLED display, and here it is by default placed in that folder. I don't want that. I want to move to the platform IO project. So I select that one, and then we get automatically a folder to the product name, which is very nice. The kit is not shown here. There is no kits, so our kit is none of these. So we just say custom board. Then we get an esp32 standard, and it can see I have connected a shell. It is actually connected now, my device. Then I say choose template to get this template code up, hello world, and it is there. Create project using template app, and if we are lucky, then it is created, and then I say open in a new window, yes, to get it specific. And then you can see it is placed in the OLED display folder, as I called the file, and we have the main folder here with the Artos project in. On my computer, I'm not able to find the compiler in the pop-up, but it doesn't matter actually. So just close it. And if we then look down here, then we have three icons which we should use: the build, the flash, and the monitor to watch the console. So if I click here, then I hope it will work now. I have also a Git account, which I've installed Git on my computer, and it is also included here. But it is not necessary actually to have the Git. And then you can see here it starts to detect, it finds the compiler, and does the work. I have not included the OLED display stuff yet. That I will do a little bit later. So I will simply stop the project, the video for now, because you can see there is quite a lot to do. Now it compiles, linking, and suddenly it we get this failed, and the problem is something with the embed ls certificate is invalid. So we need to find that in the menu config, and the menu config is available if you click here. So we need to go to the correct field in that GUI. Suddenly I hope it will come up. It will only come up on the screen here if it finds the CMake-list file. That's another reason for creating it by first creating project and then include the template afterwards. Small tricks, and my synchronization works here in parallel. Yes, then we have it. And of course there is a lot of parameters here we can go in and change. But it is down here, you can see we have the certificate bundle here. And the only thing you need to do is to remove this one, save. Then you get the old one here and the new one saved here. And then we click again build, and it is rerunning the make file, but not everything from start. Takes a little while, I hope. And then it claims about it is not in a Git repository. That means my folder here is not synchronized to Git, but that doesn't matter. It is actually starting from scratch again. So first time it takes, unfortunately, a little time extra to get everything running, but you could start by clicking the SDK config before you compile first time, and then remove the certificate bundle thing. Yes, and now it got built. Everything is ready to download or flash the device. Let's try that. Now it connects, and it downloads. Done. and then we should be able to watch it executing in this terminal. And I need to push the button reset here to start it. Here we are. So it works fine. And the good thing about using the expressive environment in Visual Code Studio is that the terminal here is actually working fine. Whereas if you use the platform IO way to create a project, then it's tricky to get the correct Baurad working. Control C. And then I will actually show that there is a terminal here. So we could also do everything by calling the Python IDF py. What I want to show here is that we can actually use the menu config from here instead of the graphically one we saw. So if we run this and then we write menu config, then we get a nice little console up. Again, it's dependent on the CMakeList file. Here we have it. And to scroll in it, it's J for scrolling down, J, and K for upward. And each time you want to see what's behind, then you need to push the enter button. We could actually go down and watch this certificate which it was claiming about. It could also be steered from here. So component config, it is in here, J, and then it is in the bottom here. Embed, and even more is coming here. Let's see, J, to scroll down, J is used here, you see. Enable embed certificate expiry check, and it is disabled now as it is removed. And the letters down here work, of course. So if you want to escape this menu, you say escape, and then we get one back. So, and to quit, we say Q, and then we get out. So, and the compiler can be run in the same way. I think actually it is something like make, but IDF py make. Let's see if it is doing. Yes, you can see it is actually doing. So it's even, it's quite as fast as using the nice icon here. So and now it is running again because I have opened the menu config. So therefore it is actually, no, okay, we need of course a file. It's not enough to say make, we need to have the